Assalamu alaikum, welcome and karibuni to Aroma Zanzibar's kitchen. So today we are making this beautiful, delicious, very beautiful looking chocolate mousse that is layered with the famous viral Dubai chocolate filling, which is a pistachio paste and kunafa. So I have soaked the pistachios in hot water for about 10 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to start working with a Kataif, which is a shredded phyllo dough. All right, it's usually frozen, so you can thaw it or you can just use it as it is. And I've got the box has about half a kilo, which is about 1 pound and something, and I used just 1/3 of it. And I'm going to roast this in a pan. And if you're doing a lot, I would advise you to roast it in the oven. It's much easier. So I've got a tablespoon of butter there. And the heat is on medium-low, and then I added the Kataif, and it took about 15 to 18 minutes to roast the Kataif. And yeah, so you just need to be a little bit patient. So as I mentioned, this is the filling that's being used in the famous Dubai chocolate, and I wanted to try a dessert with it, and I think it turned out great. All right, so you want your Kataif to look like this, beautiful and golden. Then once that was done, I kept it in a plate, paper plate, you can put it anywhere, to cool. And here my pistachios are ready. I drained the water. And I'm just going to keep it in the kitchen towel, just like that. You can use a paper towel if you want. And this is the easiest way to remove the husk. Okay, and so after that, I'm just gonna cover it with half of it. Then I'm just gonna rub it just like that. And we're going to remove this, and it took a while. Okay, I must admit, it is some job. Okay, I think almost 45 minutes I was doing to get this. I used about 2 cups, and I'm just gonna use maybe about half a cup for the paste, and the rest I roasted it and keep it for later use. So I've got white chocolate there that I've melted, and it's gonna go in the paste just to make it sweet and also to help make the paste easier. All right, so this is how it is at this point. And then I added the white chocolate. The first time I did this, I didn't know what was in it. It didn't really work out. That was like months ago. And then once I ate the Dubai chocolate, I realized that, yes, it does have some white chocolate to make it sweet. So I added another 1/4 cup. So total, I melted about half a cup. No, actually, a 3/4 cup. Yeah, this is a second one. And then I added another one. Okay, so just to get a nice smooth paste. Okay, so this is what I got. And now I'm going to add this to the kunafa. So I'm just breaking it down a little bit. And then I added about a tablespoon of the paste, and I mixed it. And as you can see, there is a white paste as well. My camera was on pause, but I used tahini, about a tablespoon. And then I added another tablespoon of the paste. You're going to use as much as you want until you get the consistency that you're looking for. It's thick consistency, and of course from the kunafa, it's also crunchy. Okay, so I added 1 more tablespoon. And also, I did cheat by adding green color because I have made this recipe before, maybe 2 times, and I didn't understand why everybody was getting a green color until I bought the ready kunafa. Then I realized, yes, they're using color. So this is my secret ingredient, and I like to use orange blossom on pistachio, and sometimes I use cardamom. It depends what I'm using it for. So now I'm going to prepare the ganache. I've got 2 types of chocolates here. I prefer to use Ghirardelli, but they didn't have it. But I used Baker's, German Baker's, which is not bad at all. But I mixed 2 types of chocolates, the dark and the milk chocolate. It depends what you're looking for your mousse. And for the heavy whipping cream, it's usually 1 part of the cream and 2 parts of chocolate. So I've used about a cup of chocolate and half a cup of heavy whipping cream that I heated but not boiled. I also added cinnamon and coffee powder. That's my signature flavor if you want to try. If not, don't worry about it. A tablespoon of butter, and then I covered it for about 5 minutes. And now the chocolate has melted, and I'm just going to stir, and it's going to melt very well. And if you wish to add some vanilla, I like to use my favorite vanilla from Vanilla Central, Dar es Salaam. And yeah, but just few drops because this is a very strong vanilla. All right, you can use vanilla bean paste also. Then I'm going to let it cool before I add the heavy whipping cream. Now, for the mousse, I have used about 2/3 of heavy whipping cream that was cold. Whipped it, and I added some powdered sugar, which is totally optional, and you can use as much as you want, depending on how sweet you want the mousse to be. All right? And here I didn't whip it completely to stiff peaks, just medium peaks, and then just gently adding the heavy whipping cream and folding. Okay, it may look very aggressive and fast because I have sped up the video rather, so that it's not too long. Okay, so we're just gonna keep folding in. Now the cream and the thickness of your mousse will depend on the chocolate that you're using. Okay, if you use too dark of a chocolate, you may need to add more cream, okay, so that it's nice and fluffy and soft. And by the way, I'm making eggless mousse because the eggs are very expensive right now. I can't afford to use eggs for this. So once my mousse was ready, I just piped it into the cups. And then I took the cups out, just tapped them to get it to look nice and even. Okay, and then I added the filling, okay, the kunafa pistachio filling. Then I kept it in the fridge for about 1 hour to set. You really don't need to, but I had some other work to do. And then I made another mousse with the same measurements, okay, and piping up like that, looking nice and beautiful. And I drizzled it with the same mixture, and I also happen to have whipped pistachio, which is actually heavy whipping cream and pistachio paste. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar. You'll find all the ingredients and measurements in the description box below. I wish you all a wonderful day.